Hey guys, this is Lee Zephyr here, or Lemus, depending on which channel you know me from. Lee Zephyr through the books, obviously, and then Lemus on the Not a Sidekick Productions channel. So I just wanted to reach out to you guys and do a new video today. It's been a while since I've done a video for the Lee Zephyr book channel, so I thought that I would do one today, do a little bit of an update, and give you guys a little bit of a new idea of some direction on where I'm going or wanting to go with the book channel and some other avenues. So first of all, I am hard at work on the Galloping Ghost and Midnight Ember, which is going to be the next book that I'm working on, next novel. I don't think it'll be quite as long as Princess and the Squire was. It's going to be the first part in a superhero universe type series that I'm wanting to do. So the first part's going to introduce two characters, Midnight Ember and Galloping Ghost, and so on and so forth. I've got ideas planned out for more character superhero origin stories, and then those will blend into a team-up novel. So the origin story ones, I'm thinking will be closer to around 30 to 40,000 words, and then for the actual team-up book, the actual full-length novel will be closer to 60, 70,000 words. So I am still working on that. I think I just started chapter 3 on that, but it has been slow, as you may or may not know. My wife and I are expecting our first child. She hit 27 weeks last Friday, so we are basically in the third trimester, and it's getting close. So we're been very busy with that, but I'm still trying to stay dedicated on the book front. And in doing so, another thing I want to update you guys on is Kindle Vella. So it's this new thing that Amazon is doing. They're saying it's going to release sometime before the end of July, before the end of this month. They've not given a release date that I'm aware of. But, sorry, my computer's here and the camera's here. So if you see me looking back and forth, it's just me trying to get make sure that everything's good on this end versus how everything lines up right. It's my new setup. I got a new setup, so you can see all some of my collectible-y stuff back there, my superhero stuff. Yeah, you can see all that. Look how cool. All right. So Kindle Vella is going to be a new thing that's going to be broken down into episodic, basically episodic chapters or stories. So instead of like a full-length book, you get the book broken up. Instead of like chapters, you get broken up into what's called episodes. And so I'm trying to kind of fiddling around with this for some of my smaller books or novella ideas. So the Calvin Calendar, which was originally just going to be a 12-chapter novella, the goal was for it to be about 20, 30,000 words. I'm going to put it on Kindle Vella as a way for you guys to read that. Actually, the first 4 chapters are already on there, which are now episodes. First 4 episodes are already uploaded and ready to go. And then I'll upload more as I get those done. I actually am going to be working on getting more of those out every week. I've also put a series that I planned on doing called Ghostastrophe Paranormal Investigations, which is like a ghost hunting little mini-series novella thing. I've uploaded the first one of those on there, and I'll be working through to get those done and get those edited for you guys and get some good stuff out. So I'm real excited to share these episodes with you guys and this new experience. So once that is live, and for readers, it is live for authors right now to go ahead and put stuff on there. Hence, I've been putting some stuff up there. But once it goes live for readers, I will be letting you guys know and be sharing all that content to the Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter pages and such. Other than that, so for this YouTube channel here, obviously you can see me a lot more over on the Not a Sidekick Productions YouTube channel. And that is where I work with my buddy Dachi, Digital Dachi as he's known in the YouTube and all that. We do a lot of like podcasty videos and video game videos and be doing a lot of stuff there, but I'm going to try to put some more video content out on here. So a couple things, I could just knock stuff right off the shelf. A couple of things I want to do here with you guys that I'd like to talk about and try to start making videos. And there's my phone going to go off. It's turning into a great video here so far, guys. Life keeps going even when you're recording. So anywho, so for this channel, one thing I want to do is I get a lot of questions. A lot of people ask me about my process or how I went about my story and my progression and in publishing, basically. So how I took Princess and the Squire from an idea to published through Amazon and what steps I took and how I went through that doing the KDP and getting all that out. So I'm actually going to do an episodic kind of thing, try to do like weekly or bi-weekly episodics to talk about the book and the idea behind it and my progression from crafting the idea for the book up to publishing and the steps I took to do that, and some little breakdowns and videos. And then another idea, so a couple other ideas that I have, and you guys sound off below if any of these are things that you'd be interested in, what you'd be more interested in. I'll try to put more focus in getting out first. Princess and the Squire, like most of my books, is inspired by real life events, by things that happened in my real life. Now granted, it's a fantasy novel. Things are elaborated and stretched on, exaggerated facts and characteristics of people and caricatures, you know. You got to pull and expand on some of that. But it's still based on some real events and stuff in my life. So one thing I thought about doing was doing like a chapter breakdown of the book and going through Princess and the Squire with you guys and maybe giving some like little author notes and some little behind the scenes facts about certain inspirations behind the book. Now obviously I don't want to give everything away. That's why you guys want to, you guys to buy the book. But those of you that have the book may be very interested in knowing some of those behind the scenes facts. And if you would, be sure to let me know. That's a fun video idea I thought I could do, is do a chapter by chapter breakdown series and just give little fun facts about the inspirations behind these and maybe some stories behind those. Now that leads me, transitions into the next idea that I had for a video series on the author channel here, which is to, if you've been on my author website, the actual web page for Lee Zephyr Books, you'll know I had a blog that I was doing called Origins, and that was where I was basically telling my biography, doing a biography thing, starting from when I was a kid and working my way up, telling stories and telling the story of my life basically through blogs. And again, you know, with a blog, I kind of try to keep it short and concise, and I got busy and it got away from me where I haven't done any. And so what I thought about doing is doing strictly video blogs, so to speak, of Origins. So I would start a video series of talking about my life, again, story of my life, talking about from when I was younger, growing up, and leading up to where I'm at now. Doing like a little bit of a video blog. And so you guys get to know me, get to know where I'm from and what the events in my life. So that's one idea I thought would be real fun. So definitely check with me on that. Also in the news of kind of like literature and artistic things, over on the Not a Sidekick Productions channel, I'm going to start doing comic book reviews. Comics are still a form of books. It's still a form of storytelling. I'm a big comic nerd, as you see behind me here, and I usually try to read, and I'm trying to get caught up. I'm a little bit behind on my Marvel Comics and DC Comics stuff, but I'm going to try to start reading more. And I want to start doing kind of like a pull favorites or favorites of the week and then a review of the week type deal over on that channel. Then obviously, like I said, we got a lot more videos to come there. But yeah, so for this channel, I definitely want to do the talking about my process. And then give a few like Hugo Pointers and Cozy Comforty, authory type videos, do some more of those. And then I definitely want to possibly do the origins or even the chapter breakdown for Princess and the Squire. And so I would love for you guys to sound off in the comments below and let me know which of those or both of those, which ones you prefer, which one sounds like a good idea, or if there's any suggestions or ideas you may have for videos that you'd like to see me take on, or topics you'd like to see me talk about or discuss. With the baby coming, I may do a series talking about kids' books, reviewing kids' books or talking about kids' books with the baby as I'm rereading a lot of those. So definitely please stick with me, and thank you so much for dropping by today. And be on the lookout for the first episode of my basically publishing story, which will be dropping probably soon, probably around the same time that this video comes out actually. So be on the lookout for that. Thank you guys so much.